God ain't say that. He did not say that, y'all. Like, y'all don't have the fear of the Lord in you. Hey guys, hey, welcome to the vlog. I am Victoria and I am just feeling full of grace. That's the feeling, okay? It is Easter Sunday. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. I'm back on social media. I'm back energized doing content. So here we go, okay? By the time you can tell that I willingly gave up social media. We'll say willingly for now, okay? But of course, if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. I have never really posted on YouTube before. I'm very much a TikTok girly and Instagram girly. Well, I'm trying to get into Instagram. We're gonna see about that. But I'm just strictly TikTok girly, okay? But for the most part, I've been realizing I don't even talk much about my faith on social media, and I really don't know why, because it is such a huge part of my life. I genuinely don't know. I think it's maybe because I don't want to be one of those girls where it's like, my morning routine is a Christian girl. Come on, a Christian walk with me. Oh, I'm gonna do my Christian hair. Like, dead it. Again, it's my opinion, but I just feel like at that point you're just using God's name for clout. Like, please stop. But before we even dive deep into the fast, I'm gonna give you guys just a background story, okay? I have literally been attending Catholic school from K to 12. Okay? Like, I know the Bible. I know all them stories. I know about Noah, the ark. I know about Adam and Eve. I know David and Goliath. I know it, okay? Again, it was ingrained in me early on. We'll just say that. Issue was, I feel like as I got older, I realized that I was doing other things out of habit. So again, when I got to high school, again, I'm going to church every Friday out of habit. Communion every other day out of habit. Things of that sort. When I was a sophomore in college, I actually ended up rededicating my life to God. Again, giving all love again for His glory, for His grace. Again, no journey is straight. No journey is ever going to be straight. But again, I'm just blessed to be on this journey with God. Let's just say that. Blessed, okay? When I was in college and Lent came around, I honestly never really gave anything big. I would give it something small, like no junk food, things of that sort. In my mind, it wasn't really intentional because I was giving up junk food just so I could look like Glory on the beach. You know? Like, I just felt like I needed to dig a bit deeper. I felt like cursing was just too convenient, and I wanted something that was digging a bit deeper into my faith. You know, something I was able to actually work at and lean on God for. So one thing about me is I'm actually very self-reflective, okay? I've had not one, but two therapists tell me that they don't know why I'm in therapy. And I'll say, that's real. I just want somebody to talk to. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, somebody I can talk to that won't judge. But like, the issue is you already have the answers to your problems. So this year, Ash Wednesday came around, and I was just, of course, debating on what I should give up. Of course, cursing came up, and I was like, okay, cursing's cool, but yeah, not really very much intentional. And then social media popped into my brain. I was like, yes, that's the one. But then as I'm thinking, I'm like, nah. But then again, I'm just having this dialogue with myself, back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, yes, no, why, no. Again, arguing with myself about giving up social media. And I finally came to the conclusion, I'm like, if I cannot give it up, then I'm worshiping it. Period, point blank. Like, ain't no need for discussion, I'm worshiping it. When I actually moved to Tennessee, I placed my Bible intentionally in my bed so that when I wake up in the morning, I see my Bible. Not my phone is across the room, my Bible. And now I'm just realizing, dang, my morning routine is literally get up, before I even could open my eyes, I'm on an app. And at that moment, I realized, you know what, social media has to be given up. Because if not now, then when? I've also seen this quote that says, if someone followed you for a week, would they know that you're serious about your goals? And that would eat me up, because I realize, like, often I'm like, dang, if someone's to follow me for a week, would they even know that I'm a Christian? Like, would they genuinely know? They probably won't. I could probably tell them, but they won't know based off my actions. So I decided to give up social media and cursing for over 40 days, okay? And here's what I learned. Matthew chapter 7, verse 7. Ask and it shall be given unto you. I mean, did God stutter? So during this time of Lent, I wanted to be extremely intentional with what I was doing, okay? And I wanted to see what exactly can I gain from this experience. So I wrote down a list of about 7 things, mainly involving the upgrading of my life. Whether that was faith-wise, I mean, just everything. And of course, basically midway through my experience, I told God that I'm sacrificing, you know, social media and cursing. And on top of that, even more, because I also don't drink and I also don't have sex before marriage. But that's a conversation for another day. And I just kind of feel like, I told God, I was like, I feel like I'm wasting my time. Like, I don't see anything being given back to me. Like, I feel like I'm just giving. And I just don't see the return. So I opened my notebook, and as I'm reflecting on my original list of those 7 things I asked for in the beginning of my Lent, I'm realizing, y'all, I'm checking out one by one. like God, he literally did every single last thing on the list that I had asked for in the beginning of my Lent. And I thought it was actually kind of insane because I was like, dang, although it didn't show up in the way that I imagined it, literally I asked for it and he gave it to me. You know? I mean, lesson one thing I learned, I gotta be very specific. Let's start there. But also I was just amazed that it happened again. Oh, you're listening to me. And after realizing that my original list was completely checked off, I did what any sound-minded human would do. I made a brand new list, okay? And basically, I was extremely specific with this list. And for the most part, as of right now, one of those items have been checked off, okay? My God, my God. Another thing that I learned during this journey of Lent is keeping my eyes on the prize, okay? So early on, I, again, of course, wanted to open my Bible more during this season. And I was like, oh, like, what do I even want to learn from the Bible? Like, am I trying to learn who Jesus was on earth? Like, am I trying to learn the history of, you know, some genealogy tree? Like, what do I want to gain from reading my Bible every single last day? And for me, I wanted to learn two things. I wanted to learn who God was as a father, and I also wanted to learn how to be a better Christian. I mean, simple. I spent majority of my time during this season of Lent in the Gospels, but for the most part, I started deviating into Proverbs. And again, like, just amazed at the amount of wisdom that's in Proverbs. I just love it so much. But generally just keep you on track. Like, it'd be early in the morning, I would literally be like opening like Proverbs, reading it, and they'd be like, sluggards ain't gonna make no money. I said, oh, got me. Bling, going to work. Okay, I mean, of course I fish my heart take breaks, but I'm like, nah, I can't. It ain't gonna be me. Okay. And although my time during Lent was, of course, centered around God and all that He is, I generally wanted time to be very intentional with, again, who I am. So of course, like, I did some cool things. Okay, I've got back into the gym. I've been extremely consistent. I learned golf, like golf. I found a new love for ice hockey. Like, y'all, if y'all have never been to an ice hockey game, y'all gotta go. It's so much fighting. I was like, oh. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Although it's not like my usual typical content, I feel like it had to be talked about. Like, I'm sorry, I can't have it no more. Like, I'm really that girly when it comes to God, and I'm a-okay with that. I hope this video was not only entertaining, but also inspired you to really dig deep into your life and realize like what is taking up space and what's distracting you from your relationship with God, because it gotta go. Like, what is it? Is it social media? Is it them kids? Like, just throw it. I've honestly talked a lot. So if you made this far, congratulations. Like, oh, you love me. But comment something that you guys gave up as a Christian, or just something that you would love to give up, because I don't know, it just kind of feels good to not like be alone. Okay, I love y'all, and I'll see you guys soon.